baseball fans? This is Chris Singleton, and welcome to MLB The Show.
Yo, you want to see something cool? No? Well, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Step into the scene. No, nobody can do it like me. Zoop house plate with the kick cuisine. I was the black top king. 360s in my green machine. I was a kid and I was breaking down doors. Listening to Tribe, now we on a world tour. We gave them fun, now we gonna give them more. JVB, Mighty Morphin like Megazord. Yo, power like Ranger, range like Rover, strong bulldozer. Autobots roll out, hit the scene. Fresh wax on the paint, it's clean. Who the gang? Light up the tires. The JC's popping and spitting out fire. Never retire, stare and admire. My drip don't expire. Oh my God, that is fire. Shell shocked like a Koopa Trooper. Everybody knows that I'm super saiyan. I was born indestructible. Now I'm always going ham like a Lunchable. I'ma stay running. This view is stunning. My blood is rushing. You got me blushing. I must keep trucking. Won't catch me bugging. I'll be Omega. End of discussion. Hula gang who? Cozy Coop, that's the ticket. Shoes, Reeboks and twos when I choose to kick it. Bench like a picket. I stay glued and the style stay wicked. Swing through your hood, Spider-Man. Additional D, Drift Japan. Starving Wolf, Duran Duran. Green light, red light. Don't stop when I'm running like.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got the deciding Game 7 of the World Series. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Boston Red Sox. Just about ready to go. And towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Nick Pivetta.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
All right, ready to go here. Stepping in, Geraldo Perdomo.
1-0.
Right back to him on the mound. Fires over to first. One up, one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. O'Neill pulls that one down, 2 away down. This is Corbin Carroll. Pivetta, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013. The other way. Rafaela grabs it on the run. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. Right side, hard hit. Gets it to first. One up, one down. And stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. First pitch swinging.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Ripped into right field, base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. That one fouled off. Kicks and fires. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. 2-2. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. The line to kick the pitch. Some of the most dramatic moments in baseball history have come in Game 7 of the World Series. You think of Luis Gonzalez's walk-off single in 2001, or how about Bill Mazeroski, 1960, his walk-off homer won it for the Pirates over the Yankees. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Yeah, and a more recent Game 7 with incredible drama was 2016 with the rain delay and going into extra innings between two franchises who were hoping to end their title droughts. One of the great postseason games ever, the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago Cubs.
On the ground, right side, Grissom. One out in the second. Here's Jock Peterson. Pitch misses. Ball 1. One out, bases empty. Bounce to the right. Grissom. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down. And now it's Christian Walker. That one at the knees for a strike.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You've got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call time.
He's got it, and that'll do it. Diamondbacks down quickly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now batting Tristan Casas. Singing in Game 7, you're talking about the heart of the order, the big-time players. This is one of the guys that they need to come through with a big performance.
Yeah, and when you come into this situation, there's some pressure there. His teammates are looking to him to lead this one, and I think he's going to do it.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The pitch. Lifted in the air, out to left. Gurriel handles the chance. 1 away. Vaughn Grissom up next for the Red Sox. Swinging a foul straight back. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
That's to third. And that's just foul. One down, base is empty. That one almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Second inning here, no score. Bounced out to short. Perdomo whips it to first on the run. And there's 2 away. Here's Tyler O'Neill. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Popped up left side. Suarez moving under this one. Corrals it. And the inning is over. Red Sox go back here at Fenway Park. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Swing and a pop-up. Yoshida under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Alec Thomas now. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Top of the third, no score. And a good eye there. That one misses. Ball 3.
3-1.
Yeah, there's the strike. On the ground. And that one handled. Rolls across the diamond. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Gabriel Moreno will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, no strikes.
Ground ball to the right side. And it goes just foul. 2 outs. That one fouled off. 2-2. Struck him out looking. And the Diamondbacks down in order. And we are still scoreless. Back now at Fenway. And now it's going to be Trevor Story. Rodriguez back to work. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
You know, these Red Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
The shortstop takes the ball. And a pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And now the lefty. Ground ball left side. Tosses to first. And that quickly 2 away. And next for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for Boston. And we're still knotted at 0. Back here at Fenway, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Geraldo Perdomo. A wind in the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Perdomo, a former All-Star, 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Pitch misses there. Ball 2. And he deals. A big swing and a miss. Fought off foul. That's towards center. Duran should have this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Emmanuel Rivera. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. The Diamondbacks still looking for their first hit in this one. And that's in there at the knees. Just missing there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Now a chance for Corbin Carroll. And there's a foul ball. All tied up. You're in Game 7 of the World Series. And that's outside. And now it's even 1-1. Right through there for a strike. On the ground. And that chance handled. Over to first. That's out number 3. It's the last game of the season, Game 7 of the World Series. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Jarren Duran. That one to first, and foul ball. Next pitch is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. And another ball. And that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. In the air out towards right center. He's got it, and there's one away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Next is the designated hitter, Bobby Dahlbeck. Checks over to first, back safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Out in front and foul to the left side.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the line.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it bangs off the monster. Around third. The throw in. And he's in there as a run scores.
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball left side.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab for the second out. Here's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom. He's 0 for 1. Base hit and a run in to score.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner at first with 2 away. Tyler O'Neill up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
One delivers outside. Next pitch is outside. And that one fouled off. Next one misses. Full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
2 runs across in the inning here in Game 7. Dives and he can't hang on. To first and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Down the line, it's a base hit. Coming home. Cut off for the second, and he's out trying for 2. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We played 4. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here in Boston, ready now for the 5th inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
No, that missed.
First offering, and it just misses.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And another ball.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And it's quickly 0-2. The designated hitter. The D-backs trailing by 3. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss struck him out.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. Turned on, but foul wide of third. And it's even up. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed, though.
Outside low, 2-2.
2-2.
Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Righty delivers. Lifted in the air, right center field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Second and third, one gone. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit down.
That was loud contact and a no doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
2 on, 1 out. There's a swing and a drive. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sac fly. It's 3-1.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag, the tag, takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it. But a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Left-hand batter waits. That's in there. 0-2 now. He goes down looking. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Cedane Rafaela. Rodriguez back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Carroll settles under it and makes the catch. 1 down. And stepping in for Boston, Connor Waugh.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Out to short, Perdomo. Whips it to first. And there's 2 down.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
That one lifted to left. Gurriel trying to get there. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. Back here in Boston, top of the 6th inning. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. First pitch misses. In there at the knees.
It looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a ball lifted left field, and it drops in. So now back to the top of the order. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. This one in the dirt. Not in time. He's safe. And now a man into scoring position.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just 1 pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. And he gets tied up right there. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man at second. On the ground, right side. Grissom throws to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Rivera up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
1 and out.
To third. Beats the throw, and the run scores. 1 down, runner at first. Now up next for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. That's in for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Gurriel, the next to hit, takes outside. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
2 outs. And that one fouled off. Hard hit left side. Whips it to Casas. Out number 3. So well, we go bottom 6. Here's the third baseman, Masataka Yoshida. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice. So
he won't get there. That should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw. The tag out.
Really nice job of hitting right there, but you've got to be a better base runner than that and understand the situation. With nobody out, you've got to be able to shut it down, stay at second, keep yourself in scoring position instead of killing a potential rally.
Perdomo on to first. And there's 2 down. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. And that drops in for a strike. This one lifted in the air, left field. Gurriel handles the chance. Back here at Fenway. Brennan Bernardino gets handed the rock out of the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-2.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And a pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Story. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. 1 for 2. And a foul ball. Bernardino in his 2nd season, 32 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Hit hard on the ground to short. On to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the late stages of Game 7. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And Arizona is set down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Arizona. They trail it 3-2. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Ryan Thompson.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The pitch. Grissom leading things off and takes a strike.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Out to short, Perdomo. Gathers and throws to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And next for the Red Sox, Tyler O'Neill.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Swing and a miss, strike one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 30, up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Man supply, getting loose as well. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Right-handed reliever on the ground to the left. Domo slings it across, and O'Neill is retired. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trevor Story. There's a strike.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
And the righty deals. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
And down on strikes. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Nothing. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Randall Grichuk.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
So they turn things over to the righty, Josh Winkowski.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Kicks and deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
He is safe, and he beats the throw by a whisker. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close. And here is Gabriel Moreno. Just off the inside edge. With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top of the 8th. And it is 2-1.
Plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Outside. 3-1. Geraldo Perdomo to bat next. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. 1 at second, and that's 2.
Great job on the mound, building his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
Perdomo stands in now, looks at that one inside. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
At the belt and fires. Fouls one off. 2-2. And that one lifted in the air center field. Durant makes a nice running catch. Staying in the game on defense, Randall Grichuk. He'll be
Now playing center. Number 15.
on center now after pinch hitting. Pitching change here, number 30.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And first offering is fouled off. That's to third. Tosses across to first. One gone to the bottom of the eighth. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. First pitch just misses. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Kyle Nelson up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. On the ground out to short. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Oh, that's a really tough play no matter who you are, but I think he has a chance to get him at first if he's just able to get that throw off a little quicker. It looked like he took one extra step to set himself and get a grip on the ball.
Over to first, and he saved. Now batting Jarren Duran. Ground ball right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So up next, Masataka Yoshida. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
And a pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Runners at first and second with one gone. Up and in. Going to count 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Two on, one out. Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And here is Bobby Dahlbeck. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Towards first, Walker. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That ends. All set to start the ninth in this one. Leading off, Emmanuel Rivera. Off the plate, 1-0. There's the strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Righty delivers. Got him swinging.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door. Cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other two outs.
And another ball.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
One down, base is empty. And that one cutting but missing down low. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. hitting on deck circle. That one 95 to finish him off.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First two batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So they're down to their final out. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that is ball 1. Just missed. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next offering is downstairs.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
The 3-1. Gurriel gets a piece. One strike away, and the tying run is on base.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here at the top of the 9th. That one's back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. Christian Walker digs in now. Just missed.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Two on, 2 outs. Lifted to left, and this should do it. And that's it. They've won the World Series.
Congratulations to the champs. Game 7 of the World Series. Every player on both sides comes to the ballpark knowing that this is it. This team got it done. They've been a special club all year long, and it's fitting they win it all in a special series.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down to the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.
Trying to get up to come down. Got to play it by the pound. To go with the Lex and the crown. Make it with them come around. Trying to get up to come down. Booming like a sub underground. The whole in my engine.